Right now, I can confirm 38,000. He's admitted to 65. He's taking about 23,000 worth of stuff every shift. He's been doing it the last 10 days.
Is it all like electronics or anything? So is it a lot of property or just expensive property?
Phones.
Okay.
Apple Watches.
Gotcha.
A lot of them. Like he admitted to 40 Googles or whatever, Pixels, but we're probably looking around the ballpark, 100,000, maybe 200,000. He doesn't want to admit to it. It's 10 days.
10 days?
10 working days.
10 working days.
Today would have been 11. And every day, I've only been able to do a day and half a day. And then we have another day that we haven't accounted for. The day and a half is 38,000. Every round he's going in there is about 15 to 23,000.
Because right now we're kind of looking at a felony, so more than likely he's going to be coming with us.
On April 4th, 2023, DFW Airport Police responded to an Amazon fulfillment center for a report of employee theft totaling an estimated $73,000 in electronics over just 10 working days.
Good evening. How are you doing tonight? Is that where he's at?
Yeah.
Okay. What has he done with it? Where did he pawn it, sell it? Does he know who he sold it to? Hello. Good evening. How you doing?
Good, Anthony.
That's Chris. How you
Nice to
doing?
meet you, Anthony. I appreciate you guys coming. So, I started this investigation on the 29th. I haven't caught up to everything. We have video of everything he's taken.
Okay.
Right now, I can confirm 38,000. He's admitted to 65. He's taking about 23,000 worth of stuff every shift. He's been doing it the last 10 days.
Is it all like electronics or anything? So is it a lot of property or just expensive property?
Phones.
Okay.
Apple Watches.
Gotcha.
A lot of them. Like he admitted to 40 Googles or whatever, Pixels, but we're probably looking around the ballpark, 100,000, maybe 200,000. He doesn't want to admit to it. Some other concerns I had was, I think he might have a team. This is very odd for someone to come here in 12 days and still that much.
Yep.
He didn't want to talk about, he just came from Chicago. He didn't want to talk about his past career at Walmart doing LP. He's giving me a story that someone's coercing him into doing all this, but he doesn't know the names, description of them. He doesn't know, he knows the drop-off location here. From never taking anything out of the building to, yeah, I was told to. So are you meeting up with them? Well, I don't know. It's just not adding up.
Is he a picker or do you want to?
He's a picker.
So you think, right? You have.
Make sure we get his information.
So 35,000 Garrett. You guys asked 38, about up to 100.
Yeah. He's admitting to 65, and he's not giving me a statement.
I'm gonna start that CID.
And I have a feeling it's at his house, and I don't want him going to his house and getting rid of it. I don't know if you guys are able to get search warrants and go over there. Because this is probably the window of opportunity.
Well, so because right now we're kind of looking at a felony, so more than likely he's going to be coming with us. He's not going to be going to his house.
Yeah.
We're going to contact our detectives and our CID right now, kind of see the way they want us to go, because we're looking at like a major theft here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't want him calling and letting anyone know, hey, clean the house up.
Yeah.
If it's an organized retail group, then that's going to be really preserving evidence wherever it is at his house is important.
Do you happen to have your driver's license on you right now?
Yeah. Just connect to the Amazon guest, and then you gotta. Good. Did you check your Slack? Charlie may have sent you a Slack.
What's going on?
Oh, okay. Probably send it to. Are you the senior leader tonight?
Yes.
So there's a gentleman that is a seasonal employee that is taken about.
There's no service. I'm gonna go outside and give him a call.
Okay.
Just let him know.
Yeah. We might wait for you.
So they're here.
I'm just gonna go let him know.
Okay. See.
You know.
Yes. Go ahead.
He's a picker. Okay. He's only work.
A picker. So they come and they take the items that are going to be shipped and put them out to go be delivered and stuff like that. So they're handling a lot of items.
No Charlie from the FW1.
And you can go ahead.
I asked her to reach out to whoever was
You,
here.
you don't have to.
Yes, this is
It's a big one.
I've got 10 grams before, but not this much. And he's saying 65.
What was his date of employment? You said he's seasonal?
March 12th.
So this is all within like a month.
10 days.
10 days?
10 working days.
10 working days.
Today would have been 11. And every day, I've only been able to do a day and half a day. And then we have another day that we haven't accounted for. The day and a half is 38,000. Every round he's going in there is about 15 to 23,000 that he's taking.
Has he worked at all today out on the floor?
No.
Okay.
We swooped him up before he even hit the floor. This is too much. Like, that's shit. Yeah.
Because it's after hours, there's an on-call detective. We have detectives that are assigned to theft cases and stuff like that. I don't think the on-call detective is currently one of the ones assigned to the theft, but he'll be able to kind of give guidelines and like what they want us to do.
Yeah, because
if you want to go with there, we can.
Okay.
So that way you can hear what Chavez says.
usually I have all this stuff done.
Yeah,
The guy was, you're talking 15 grand a shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
We couldn't wait.
Have you been able to itemize anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
38,000. That's for sure 38. ASINs, numbers, prices. But there's just a lot more on so many different shifts. So just looking at video and when it ends takes time.
And so you think he's part of a ring? Did anybody else get hired around the same time? Anything like that?
No, it's just the story is very fictitious.
Well, and I want to say this isn't my district, so I haven't really had. I used to have thefts down here, and there was a ring kind of going around like last year around this time, I think.
Well, just some red flags, like the story's not adding up. He said he just moved from Chicago. He says he has experience in loss prevention security, but he wouldn't tell me what. So it's just kind of like, all right, well, you said you weren't taking it out of the building, but now you are.
Yeah.
Contradicting your statement. Was it at your house? And it was just like, you don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Like, well, how you selling it? You don't want to talk about that. All right, well, and I think we give you the respect of your time.
Is it the newer Durango that's down there?
Yeah, I know.
Sticking out?
Yeah, that's right.
So this is his white Durango down here. I'm just going to go at it and kind of look inside, see if I can see anything.
Okay.
All right. So I just want to make sure it's that white Dodge Durango that just passed that Tacoma.
No license plate in front.
Yeah, it's super dark. I can't even see inside of it.
Okay, Travis said just handle it like you would, so.
Okay.
Do you guys want to go in there and try to interview him and get him to admit of taking at least that felony level?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Have him do a statement if you want. We'll go back to it right now. He was like, it's, do what you need to do. If he admits to it, take him in there, talk to him in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, it would just be the two.
Yeah.
So I don't want, it'll just be the two because you don't want to
Yeah.
scare him or anything crazy.
So yeah, just try to, if you're going to be talking to him, just try to keep calm and, stuff like that. We're not trying to work him up. Be like, just like he said, ask him what's going on, how long has he worked here, has he taken anything, if he admits to that, how much has he taken.
Yeah,
No, you can.
Good luck.
George.
Yeah, I'm just trying to write more details.
So George, this is Officer Hart. She'd like to talk to you. You said you needed to use the restroom.
Yeah.
Are you still needing to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that alright?
How quick we thinking?
I'm just gonna do number 2 like as fast as I can.
Okay. Well, do you think we could kind of get through this first? Because just for us, we don't want to lose sight of you or anything like that. I'm not trying to intrude on you while you're using the restroom, right?
No, because I have diarrhea. That's...
Okay. Do you think we can get through this? Okay.
Alright, Charlie. Would you mind if we have the...
Yes, absolutely.
Excuse me? Squeeze in here.
You can sit down if you want.
This is my partner Marissa.
Hi, you want me to?
You can wait on that. You can sit there, sir.
The central legal issue in this case is whether the suspect's interview constituted a custodial interrogation requiring Miranda warnings. Under Miranda v. Arizona, 1966, officers must advise suspects of their right to remain silent and their right to an attorney before any custodial interrogation. The Supreme Court in Berkemer v. McCarty defined custody as existing when a reasonable person would not feel free to terminate the encounter and leave. Here, the suspect was seated in a closed room with 2 uniformed officers. He had been detained by Amazon Loss Prevention beforehand and was not told he was free to leave at any point. These conditions strongly indicate custody for Miranda purposes, yet at no point in the footage did any officer administer Miranda warnings. Under Rhode Island v. Innis, 1980, interrogation includes any words or actions police should know are reasonably likely to elicit an incriminating response. The officer's structured questioning about quantities, values, and methods of removing merchandise from the facility clearly qualifies as interrogation. This creates a significant admissibility risk under Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Article 38.22, which requires that oral statements from custodial interrogation be preceded by proper warnings to be admissible. A defense attorney could move to suppress every statement the suspect made, potentially eliminating the prosecution's most critical evidence. However, the prosecution could counter with Oregon v. Mathiasen, where the Supreme Court held that Miranda does not apply simply because questioning occurs in a coercive atmosphere, arguing that the suspect came to his workplace voluntarily and was not formally detained by police. Turning to the substantive charges, under Texas Penal Code Section 31.03, theft of property valued between $30,000 and $150,000 constitutes a third-degree felony, carrying 2 to 10 years in prison and a fine up to $10,000. The suspect admitted to stealing over 30 Google Pixel phones at $999 each and over 20 Samsung phones at $1,299 each. That places the minimum confirmed value above $55,000 well past the $30,000 felony threshold. The suspect's account of transferring stolen goods to unidentified individuals also raises organized retail theft under Texas Penal Code Section 31.16, which applies when a person receives, conceals, or disposes of stolen retail merchandise with an aggregate value of $1,500 or more. Regarding the Fourth Amendment, officers discussed the suspect's vehicle and residence as potential evidence locations. One officer walked to the vehicle but correctly refrained from searching it, recognizing that absent consent or exigent circumstances, a judicial warrant is required. The officers also discussed evidence preservation concerns at the suspect's home, noting that his arrest would prevent him from returning to destroy evidence while a search warrant was obtained.
Alright, you want to tell me what's going on, George?
I believe there's like some kind of audio here or something, because I can't repeat like everything I said. It was like a lot of details, a lot of stuff.
It's okay. You can take your time and let me know what's going on.
I really just have to use the bathroom. Like I can't say like everything you said about it. But yeah, like I said like a while ago. So I had this interaction with this group of people, right? And not to be racist, but just a group of black males.
Okay.
It was probably like more than like 5, like 6 of them, I believe.
6 of them?
But I had an interaction just with one of them, and the one called the other one like hey, come over here. And just because we bumped each other. Because because I bumped into his car, but not that hard, it was just an accident.
Where did that happen?
Probably like around, like near the bathroom, like all the way in the final bathroom. That's on, I don't know, like on the B area or C.
Okay, it happened here on this
Oh
property?
yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes, happened here.
Okay.
But like the personality. Like walking around even though like in their house, at the job place, like with their pants, all the way down. Instead of trying to be like more expressive towards others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Also just because of that accident we had. Like not even like like not even like a small interaction, like just because of that happened. Yeah. So he got mad, and I said sorry, and he was like, "Oh, you have to do this. If not, right, we don't want more beef, right? But just do this."
Do you remember exactly what they might have said?
And that's what they said.
When you say
Do this, but
do this, do that, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean when you...
I was just a short, so like, but yeah.
What did they tell you?
What
Get
are
the
you
good stuff.
telling you to
Get the
do?
good
That's
stuff.
what
Just
I'm
that. I'm what's the good stuff? Like, yeah. Get the good stuff.
Get the good stuff? But when they said that, did you know what that meant? Or did you ask them, what do you mean, get the good stuff?
I mean, yeah, of course I did. Right? So like,
What
what's
did they
that?
say?
Right? Of course I'm not gonna be like confused. Like what's that? Right?
Mm-hmm.
But then they're gonna, the valuable stuff. That's what they said.
The valuable stuff?
We say how to how to correctly pronounce it. Of course, like because people that don't even have education, like just how to speak with like with coworkers or with other people, instead of like talking like at a certain. You don't speak Spanish, right? Because
No, I don't.
Okay, some words, yeah, because I get confused because I speak three languages, that's why, so I get kind of confused. But they don't know, but some, they don't pronounce like well, like some words were, so that's why, let's just at 10:45. No, 9:45. Yeah, 9:45. So it would have been like at 10:30. Like,
Around 10:30?
yeah, because that's when people are like not really working, yeah, they're just slacking around.
Okay. And you were going to the restroom and you bumped into them?
And that was, yes.
Okay, so they told you to get the good stuff, and then walk me from there. What happened?
What do you mean?
So after they told you get the stuff, did they threaten you? Did they?
Yes.
What did they say?
That was the first thing they said.
What did they say when they threatened you?
Like, do it. I'm like, why would I?
Okay.
Right? If I'm working, I'm not even doing what they're saying, especially like at a work site where,
Yeah.
like, we don't want no beef, he said, right? Which means like no problems, right? Or
Right.
do it. I'm like,
So what did they say to you whenever?
and they just said, grab any, but good stuff. That's why they said.
So just grab any good stuff. Okay, they never told you like say grab an iPad or.
No.
Okay.
Because we all know, like, what's, supposedly saying that kind of, term, right? Like, what would you, compare like this, right? Like, to, let's say, like this phone right here, right? Well, right, which is good with a phone instead of just, like, just paper with this thing, right?
Have
Yeah, what they just meant.
since the day of the accident, have you seen these gentlemen at all since then?
Yesterday I had, not really an interaction, but we did, like face to face. Yeah, it was like really close.
Okay, and there is.
And it was just eye contact.
Do you happen to know his name, anything like
And
that?
that was at the same area, like around here.
So over by the bathroom in the C or B area?
So supposedly where, they called it the CRV, something like that area. It's like right around here, like in front where,
Okay.
yeah, somewhere near, like we're supposedly are the valuable item. And that's what
Okay, so for the valuable items, whenever you get the good stuff for the valuable items, is there an exchange? Do you hand them to these guys so that way they don't harm you? Or
that has happened mostly on when I just take them like at a certain place where right up. Because of course they ask because I asked them like where, right? Like where should I like put them in? Like should I put them in the toe? And they're like, oh no, we just put them right there, like where all the yellow bin areas, like right there, like around that area, like just put them right there at the start or at the end of the aisles. I'm like, these people like don't even specify themselves like oh put them in that toe right there, right? Like at that place right there. No, they don't even care like like what they're even saying.
So you.
And interactions outside of the workplace, like what you just said in the second one. Yeah, that too.
So you.
Which, of course, I didn't want to tell Anthony about that because because Alex, I'm more towards myself, right? I'm more bad, right?
Yeah.
Of course, like if I'm doing, what's all this happening, right?
Do you I can tell you're a little nervous and worked up. Do you want to take up a breath? You want something to drink? I can see you got your water right here. You want to have a drink?
I mean, I don't have my medication. That's why I just.
If you need a drink at any point while we're talking,
anxiety, that's why. And sometimes I feel
That's fine. That's fine. We can work through that. If you need to take a drink at any point while we're talking, feel free to. Okay.
No, I just have the nervous system like that.
Yeah.
I have like really bad anxiety.
I understand. We just gotta kind of get as much information as we can for our investigation. Okay. So when they told you to get the good stuff, and you said they told you to put it in the totes at the end of the aisles,
or the beginning bins,
or the bins at the beginning or end of the aisle.
Yeah.
Okay. At any point, what items were these?
I mean, just supposed to like the good stuff which they just mentioned, like.
Can you tell me what some of the good stuff is?
Any random stuff that looks good.
Okay.
That's
Can you give me some examples of things that they asked for or that you might have put in that bin?
I mean, what do you mean by
like what kind of stuff did they tell you to take? Or when they said like get the good stuff, do you know what items you took?
I mean, phones.
What kind of phones? Like iPhones?
No,
Samsungs?
I do remember some white boxes which were like our Google ones.
Okay, Google phones.
And then
how many?
And then Samsung probably, but I believe like no Apple because I know.
Okay, do you know how many phones total could it be?
Like in total, I mean it was like more than 30 of the white ones, which was the Google, and then probably like 20. Like more than 20 of the black cases, which were Samsung, I believe.
So
you would say total of 25 phones?
30 Google and then 20 Samsung?
Yes.
And you said more than 30 Google and more than 20 Samsung?
Yeah, so like way more than 50, like 55, 50 something around there.
Okay. Do you know what the approximate cost of a Google phone, one of those Google phones, is by itself? Okay, how much do you know offhand?
About more than $500 plus taxes.
I'm sorry, how much?
More than $500.
500?
Yeah, with taxes, with like 6.
500 to 600. Okay, and what about the Samsungs?
Those would cost like 200 more than the. So
we're looking 700 to 900?
Yes.
Or 700 to 800.
What other stuff would you say besides phones? What other stuff besides phones?
I just remember about those two.
So it was just phones, nothing else?
I mean, because they say like the goods, right? So of course I'm gonna be randomly looking at it. I mean, they say any goods. I'm like, what kind? Like, just get any random but good stuff, like office stuff. I mean, really mad. Like I'm like, with that. So I'm like. Even though like about 5 times, yes.
5 times. How many phones?
I mean, like 5 times like 15, 20.
So 15 or 20 phones left the building with you.
No, 15, yes.
Okay, and that's over 5 times or each?
No, 5 times. Yeah, it's like 15 through 20.
15 through 20. So 5 different working days. I'm just trying to clarify. So 5 different working days, you took some of the phones with you to your vehicle and left the area, and that totaled approximately 15 to 20 of those phones. Okay.
And where would you take these phones?
I mean, that's what, I didn't get her name right, but I mean, but yeah, but her and Anthony, were saying, of course, like, where would I even do that? And at the parking lot. I mean, of course, those people won't say, like, oh, just let them to me, like, right there, or I'll go to your car. I mean, they're not dumb enough, like, to use someone and then actually doing everything correct when they are. I mean, they're using me. And probably more people. I mean, how do I know, too?
So where would you take these phones? Did you take these phones when you said that?
Driving the stops. How did she say that? But yeah, but so of course, there you know which car I drive. So we leave ready. Yeah. So at 443 whatever. So it's when everybody leaves where, and you see my car. I'll turn and wait for a maximum or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And so, you know, when did they tell you, like, hey, after you get these items into your vehicle, you know, did they give you the instructions on, like, hey, when we flash our lights at you, pull over?
And that was at the first interaction when I just...
That first interaction?
Yeah, of course, because that's where it started. Like, it was a problem.
So how long was your conversation with them on your the first time you guys interacted, whenever you bumped into them?
Not even long. Because we were working.
Mm-hmm. So, would you say like a 5-minute conversation?
No, like 2.5. Like
2.5 minutes? Okay.
Time passes fast. Fast like when you're working, but when you're just talking with someone or...
And you never got any of their names, anything like that? Okay.
No, it's the group of people that throw us together.
And so, whenever you guys pulled over on the side of the road, did they ever leave you with any of the phones? Or did you ever sell any of the phones on like Facebook or take them to a pawn shop, anything like that? Did you always transition them to them? All of them in general? All the items?
It was only 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Like 15 to 20 phones.
15
that I took out of this location, which they took, but the other ones, and they must have taken them or just around the area.
Okay, so 15 to 20 phones. So what about the other, like 30 approximately? What about the other 30 phones that you?
Most of them would probably still be in the area, and the other they might actually or they just might be using a different person as well. Because I don't think they just got that interaction with me and just all mad about it just for one. It's an awesome phone.
So I just kind of want to make sure that we have everything kind of correct, and you correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So on the date of your hire date, the first time you worked here, you went down to the bathroom around lunchtime, and you accidentally bumped into one of these guys.
That was like the second day of the work day, which was like the third day working.
So okay, so
like a Tuesday, I think.
So the third day you were working here, you went down to the bathroom on your lunch break and accidentally bumped into a gentleman. Okay, he said, "Hey, do this for me, or else we're gonna have beef. I'm gonna do this." And he told you to take some phones and put them down at the end of the aisle. Okay, and it was always strictly phones. Okay.
Just get the good stuff, and that's what they...
Yeah, get the good stuff, but they kind of elaborated to phones, or did you just...
Yeah, because I asked, right? Like, what's the good side? What is that?
And they specifically said the Google and Samsung phones, or...
Get phones.
Get phones?
Get phones.
Okay.
Or other good stuff, but get phones, that's what he said.
Okay. So, they said, or other good stuff? Okay. Did they ever clarify on what or other good stuff was? Okay. Did you ever take any other good stuff or any other valuables, anything like that? And so over the course of your employment here, you approximately had 30 Google phones and 20 Samsung phones that you relocated to the ends of the bins, or the bins at the ends of the aisles, right?
And out of those, 15 to 20, yeah.
And out of those approximate 50, or because you said greater than, within 5 times of you working here, about 15 to 20 of them you took to your vehicle and then transitioned them to these gentlemen somewhere that's not at this facility, correct? Okay. And they were driving a blue Mercury or Oldsmobile, an older style vehicle. What do you drive?
Like a Navy. Oh, I drive a white Durango.
A white Durango? Do you happen to know your license plate or anything like that?
No, no.
Okay.
No, because my license plate, I just got the car about like 2 weeks ago because I had a different vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Can we confirm the value of those Samsung or Google phones?
So the Samsungs are $12.99.
$12.99?
The Googles are $9.99.
Do you mind running him? So he's admitted to over 30. What he's saying is over 30 Google phones, which are valued at $9.99. Then over 20 Samsung phones that are valued at $1,300. He is relocated from where they were to the ends of the aisles for other people to grab. He's admitted to 5 times to taking 15 to 20 phones to his vehicle. Over.
Are any in there right now?
No, I don't know if they're still in his vehicle, because what he's saying is he left here, and then the guys that work here that are forcing him to do this, they'll flash their lights at him, honk their horn. He pulls over on the side of the road. They do the transaction there.
Or right here on the airport?
He said here on the airport. So we at least have the 15 to 20 phones.
Yeah, you guys got the felony. If they're
just
talking to
leave
you.
it. Yeah. He's filling out one of the statements right now.
If he's talking to y'all. Yeah.
He's not. He's only admitting to the 2 types of phones. I know they said Apple Watches and stuff like that. If you want to.
Okay, George.
Now for the grades. Officer Hart receives an A-. Her interview technique was methodical and aligned with the PEACE model, building rapport, allowing a full account, then probing inconsistencies without becoming confrontational. She executed the arrest calmly, with clear communication. The sole deduction is the failure to administer Miranda warnings before what a court would likely find was a custodial interrogation. The suspect, George, receives a D. He made the critical error of speaking extensively to police without requesting an attorney, providing detailed admissions that form the core evidence against him. His defense narrative, that strangers he cannot name or describe, coerced him during a brief encounter into a sustained theft conspiracy worth tens of thousands of dollars, lacks credibility. He receives partial credit solely for complying peacefully during the arrest. Amazon Loss Prevention receives a B+ for a thorough investigation that included video evidence and itemized losses before contacting police. The minor deduction reflects that the investigation was still incomplete when law enforcement was brought in. The DFW Airport Police Department receives an A- for strong institutional response, immediate detective coordination, and Fourth Amendment awareness, with the Miranda oversight remaining an institutional training concern.
Go ahead and stand up for me. And face the wall. You can put your stuff, whatever items you have, if you want to remove them, go ahead and put them in your bag. Your wallet, your phone, if you have any jewelry, necklaces, anything you have, put them in your bag, please. You don't have, no, take everything out and put it in your bag. You don't have any weapons or anything else? No. Okay. So you're going to be going with us today?
Can I take these from mine?
We're taking your belongings with you. You want to take your hat off?
That's okay. Or okay. Just do me a favor and go ahead and place your hands behind your back, okay?
Hands behind your back. Yeah.
So right now you're being placed under arrest for the theft, okay?
Okay.
Is this yours or is this theirs?
We can take that.
So you're going to be coming with us.
No,
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
we got
Big help.
Do you have?
Yes. Yes, I gave it to Officer Shoemate.
You got all their stuff?
Yes.
Thank you. Have a good night. We'll go look for the car right now.
Yeah. Stand right here for me and look straight at that camera.
Go ahead and come around back here for me. Just keep going past that door. Okay, go ahead and jump in and slide in. It's. I know it's uncomfortable, man. It's only going to be about a minute or so.
That's the highest rated. Look, there's nothing in the wallet.
3 key takeaways from this case. First, Miranda compliance is non-negotiable. Even when a suspect appears willing to talk, administering warnings protects the admissibility of every statement and shields the entire case from suppression motions. Second, the Fifth Amendment right to silence exists for a reason. This suspect's decision to speak freely without counsel produced a detailed self-incriminating record that any defense attorney would have prevented. Third, corporate loss prevention and law enforcement coordination is most effective when the internal investigation is substantially complete before police are called, providing a clear evidentiary foundation to support immediate action. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on police court interactions.